Hello friends and welcome to today's video where we are doing part 1 of my SBS Gayo performance review. I will have the Soompi article linked below that has all the stages as always. This will have like 20-ish something. Part 2 will also have 20-ish something. However, this is different because we are not going in the order of the Soompi article. I did not like the order they put the stages in, so we're going in my own order, but all the stages will be there. Before we get started though, quick disclaimer, everything I say in this video is just my opinion. You can disagree with every word I say. That's great, love that for you. Let's get started with the opening stage, which was the cover of All I Want for Christmas Is You. It started with Wendy, and Wendy looked beautiful. She also sounded beautiful. It was just a whole Wendy moment, and frankly, she deserves that moment, because after what happened, she deserves it all. I frankly don't think anyone would even blame Red Velvet or Wendy in particular if they were like, yeah, we're never coming back. Like, we are never returning to the SBS Gayo ever again. No one would blame them. But they're here. Wendy looks beautiful, and I'm here for it. After that, everyone else showed up. They did it in a way where, for the most part, it was like as they announced, oh, like this group is attending, those members would show up and sing like a little part of the song. I thought that was really cute. I really liked that. It kept it way more engaging than your standard opening stage where everyone just stands around. Now for the first real stage of the night, which was IVE. They obviously did 11. I will say, love the choreo, loved the song. It was a great moment, but the outfits. There was one member in white. I forgot to put down which member it was, but one of them. The rest were all in black. I do wish it was all black, just for the cohesion, or give me like half in white, half in black, but either way, I'll accept it. Next, we have STAYC. STAYC started out with a ballad version of Stereotype, and listen, I want to make this clear. I am here for the ballad version of your pop songs if it sounds good. I still watch the ballad version of I Can't Stop Me, where it's Jihyo just killing it, but here, the vocals weren't there. I say this in the nicest way possible. I bear them no ill will. They sounded good when they were doing the actual song, but the ballad version, the vocals weren't on par. It didn't sound super great. After that, the rest of the members came out. It was this Disney-esque music. I was here for it. Then they did Stereotype, and I was bored because I've seen the stage way too many times. There's nothing interesting about it anymore. Then they did ASAP. Again, I was bored. I'm tired of this song. I don't want to hear it ever again. Next, we have ASTRO. They put your face to shame. They did one song, which is, in my opinion, their worst song, and yet they put your face to shame. Every other boy group, do better. Do better immediately. Take notes. Maybe study a little bit. Watch the stage a few times. Just do better, please. Because ASTRO did my least favorite of their titles, and yet they put you to shame. They put you to shame. I expect more. I expect more from all of you. Because frankly, it was too good. This stage was too good. First, that orchestral moment as they walked out, I was floored. I was floored. And the looks, they looked immaculate. My only complaint is about Jinu's weird titty straps. But other than that, I was totally here for it. And then they did the song. Again, this is my least favorite ASTRO title, but it was still a god tier stage. The dance break especially, everyone else can go. You can all go home. The night is over. We had ASTRO and we're done now. Thank you. After ASTRO, I needed a little breather, so I did the AOMG stages, so we're going to do those now. I will say this is the only little grouping that has the covers like here. All the other covers are going to be in part 2. If you want to hear how I felt about every cover, go watch part 2 when it's out, but until then, sorry. The first stage was the ENHYPEN Gray collab. I feel like Gray is a better producer than a rapper. I have felt like this for a long time. He is substantially superior as a producer. His rapping, it's not bad, it's just not on par with his producing. Also, ENHYPEN's dress was definitely a choice that I wouldn't have made. After that, we have their remix of Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I expected to hate this song. At least this version of it, because it was their like AOMG remix. I expected to hate it. I was pleasantly surprised. I thought the raps were going to feel out of place because that's what I've come to expect from these types of things. They did not. They flowed seamlessly. I was totally here for it. It was a very nice stage. Next, ENHYPEN just did Red Lipstick. I am saying this as a fan. I consider Soul Light an amazing album. So like I want to make it clear. This is not coming in a place of like I just don't like her. I adore her. She can dance. She cannot dance. At least not to the extent that she should have backup dancers doing as well as they were. Like, when you can't dance, maybe get some subpar backup dancers so it doesn't look as out of place with your... No. She got great backup dancers. The girl, I adore her. She is a phenomenal vocalist. She is not the best dancer. I'll just put it that way. Also, the dress was so distracting here that I just could not get over it. Lastly was the Loco Sam and Dominique collab stage thing. It was good. The raps were good. They're both really good rappers. There wasn't much happening though to really watch, but if you just listen to the song, it's a good experience. We have now finished the AOMG stages. We are going back to the idol groups. First up, ENHYPEN. ENHYPEN started out doing a carol version of Just a Little Bit. It was fine. The set was very cute. I did really like that, but the song had no choreo, so it was a little bit boring to watch because they were all just kind of sitting around on a couch. And when it's like a hardcore ballad with hard-hitting vocals, I can be here for it, but this was not that, so I didn't really love that. After that, they did Tamed Dashed. I still love this song. I still love the choreo. I still hate men in basic black suits. ATEEZ did two songs. They did The Real and they did Deja Vu. I'm going to sum them both up in one sentiment. The song is bad and I don't like it, but the choreo is very good. That's basically how I felt about both of the songs. The songs, I hate them, but the choreos were very good, so I powered through. The dance break was also very, very good. I really liked the dance break. I only question why was Yuno in blue. The rest of them were in black. It made him look a little bit out of place. I didn't appreciate that. The next artist we shall be discussing is Brave Girls. The first song they did was We Ride. I have not heard this song in a very long time. Like, even when it was popping off at the beginning of this year, I didn't really listen to it. I don't think I've heard it in at least a year. So it was a moment for me. It's a chill song. The stage was chill. It was a nice little moment. After that, they did Chimabaram. They only did like a minute of this song, and I think that was perfect because they did 3 songs. If they did 3 whole songs, it would have felt like a lot because it just would have been a lot. But they didn't. They only did like a minute. It broke it up really nicely. It was really cool. Last but not least, they did Rollin'. Rollin', it was phenomenal. I do wish they had the chairs because I do love the chair choreo. But other than that, I was totally here for it. I loved the stage. I still love the song. Also, forgot to mention this earlier, they looked phenomenal. I have stated many times that I am weak for a black look. That has not changed in the past like week and a half since I last said it. I loved these looks. The next artist to discuss, the BOYZ. The BOYZ started out with Maverick, and I hated this stage. This was quite possibly my least favorite stage of the night. First, the vests were not it for me. I did not enjoy the vests, which means I did not enjoy the looks. The song, I hate this song with a passion, and I just don't really like the choreo all that much, so really was not here for the Maverick stage. The other song they did was Thrill Ride. Thrill Ride, I enjoyed the outfits more, even if I didn't love them, which is how I felt about the stage, honestly. I enjoyed the stage more, but I didn't love it. The last thing they did, though, was the dance break. This is where I have some feelings. Why did Sunu get the dance break? I question it, because, hear me out, this is now the second group, because 17 also did this, where they just gave a rapper the dance break, when their main dancer is literally standing right there. Like, I get they didn't want to give it to Juyeon, because Juyeon is in the melodic stage, sure. Changmin's right there. Changmin is right there. So why did Sunu get the dance break? Next, Oh My Girl. Oh My Girl started out doing Dun Dun Dance, and hear me out. I have stated many a time that I love a black look. I've stated it in this very video, in fact. Dun Dun Dance is the exception. Dun Dun Dance does not give me dark, sooty looks. It gives me pastels and bright colors and summer. That is what I want from Dun Dun Dance. That was not what we got for the looks for this stage. The outfits aside, though, the stage was incredible. They sounded great. The song is great. The choreo I just adore. It's so cute. So outfits aside, I loved this stage. The second song they did was Invitation. Listen, this was the song the looks were for. You can tell immediately. The dark suits perfectly fit this song. That is just, it was a moment, but the choreo itself, it's not Dun Dun Dance level if you ask me, so I was a little bit disappointed in that. We have now reached our final little chunk of stages for the night, and that is the NCT stages. First, NCTU, who of course did Universe, and I have decided something. Their stylist hates them. Their stylist hates them, and they hate me, and they need to be fired. Because there has never been a Universe stage where I thought more than 2 of the members looked decent. Not even good. Just decent. Decent looks. This was no exception. The Bedazzled jerseys had potential, but there were a few things that kind of ruined it. First, the weird flames that they threw on some of the members' outfits. Did not enjoy those at all. Plus, Yangyang's jersey was just ugly. Like, it was just ugly, so that didn't help. Just as a whole, get either a new stylist or get a better stylist to help their current stylist, because this cannot continue. Next, 127. 127 started out by doing this like intro dance break for Taeyong. He did a great job until he brought out the glowing jump rope. Then I was kind of just confused and bored because he was like whipping it around and choking himself. It was weird. He did better before the glowing jump rope, and he would have done better without the glowing jump rope in the end. But whatever. Then the rest of them came out. They did sticker. I will say the purple suits, while I don't adore them, they're definitely an improvement on the normal darker black like slash navy blue suits they've been giving them. So I did enjoy that, but that's pretty much it, which should tell you how I felt about the stage. In other words, I was bored because I had nothing to say. We are ending this video with the dream stages because it's my video and I can end it wherever I want. I realized I've been like hiding in this corner this entire time. I should really move back to like the center of my chair, but that's irrelevant, whatever. We're ending with Dream though. Dream did hot sauce. The song itself is still bad. The choreo is still decent at best. It's a good choreo, that's a lie. It's good choreo, it's just not great. But the dance breaks. There were 2 dance breaks. One was very Mark focused, which I was a little thrown by because I wouldn't put him as even the 3rd best dancer in this group, but whatever. We had a Mark Little dance break. Then we had the 2nd dance break, which at first I was totally here for. I thought it was going to be like a Jisung, Jeno, Jaemin moment. I think Jisung as a dancer deserves way more hype, way more focus, but whatever. We had that for about maybe 20 seconds, and then 127 showed up, which just jarred me. Like, I wasn't expecting it. It was fine, I just didn't really expect to see them in my dream stage, so that was a surprise. Also, forgot to mention this, but it actually does bear stating. Fun fact, I thought Mark said, "My pussy can't stop." That made me laugh a lot. I was just like, "Excuse me, sir?" Huh? Anyway, I wanted to share that. That is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Part 2 should hopefully be up either tomorrow or the next day, one of the two. I will link it in the description if it is already out, along with the Soompi article, even though we in no way went in order, but whatever. Other than that, though, you can like and subscribe if you want to, or don't. I will be okay either way. You can also follow me on Twitter at @S_album reviews. I will link that in the description. And yeah, thank you again for watching. Bye!